Today I'm going to be reviewing this Hisummer, which is the brand AC vent fan that was recently sent to me by the brand so I can create this video. Now if you're unaware what an AC vent fan is for, essentially what you do is you put it in place of your current register and then it allows you to plug it in and then to boost your register. So if you've got one part in your home, maybe where you have a register on the wall or on the floor that's not, putting out as much as other registers in your home, that is where this from Hisummer is really going to come into play. So you can see it's essentially going to have two boost fans on it, which I'll show you here on the install here in a minute. But essentially it's going to have two boost fans on it. So if you've got a room that stays warmer than other rooms throughout the year or stays cooler in the winter time than the rest of the rooms, with the heat on or something, then you can easily use this boost fan to fix that issue. Now this is going to come with the remote, going to come with the plug, like a regular wall plug. So you do have to run a cord, so you will want to make sure that it's close to a cord or close to a wall outlet in regards to usage on this. Of course, it comes with the instructions, exactly what you're going to be doing, how to install it, before installation, what it's going to come with, those sorts of details. So it comes with a couple of screws, and yep, so you got these two long screws that you can use to screw it into place. That's especially if it's going to be a wall installation on this. This is going to be made of plastic, so this is like a black plastic all the way around, and I believe this is going to light up, but we'll get to that here in a second. So how to set it up, and I'll show you that once I get it installed as well. So let's get it put into the register. So I got it installed. We have floor vents here in our home. And we actually have this vent right by a plug, so it does work out. You can see it comes with a ton of cord that you can use. Now, once you do that, get it plugged in, you're just going to push this until it turns on. This is going to have a couple of different options. So you can have your fan on. So this is going to be your cooling temp. This is going to be your heating temp, and this is just going to be the fan on. So they're different modes, and this is going to be like a timer mode. Okay, so essentially for each of these settings, so for the cool, for the heat, or essentially for the cooler, for the heat, you're going to want to set your temperature. So to do that, you're going to push the little temperature thing here in the middle, and you're going to want to set it. So let's say I want it to be 70 degrees in here. So I'm going to set it to that. And then now it is going to turn those fans on because the temperature shows that it's 65, so it's going to turn those fans on. And then when it feels the duct work and that the duct work is not putting out the cool air, it's going to automatically shut this off. So essentially, when it starts pulling in air from the duct that is cooler or that is warmer than that, then it's going to automatically shut those fans off. And then the same thing for the heat. So we can turn the heat. So again, I'm going to push the little temperature set button. It's on 85. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this down, let's say to 72. And then I'm going to leave it on like so. And then what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, our current temperature is X. So that's going to be right here. So our current temperature here in this room, it shows that it's 64. And then maybe that's the duct temperature that it's showing. I believe that's the duct temperature that it's showing. And then it's set to 72 here. So when it senses that the duct temperature is below this, so for the heat and for the AC when it's opposite. So right now, because it's on heat, when it senses the duct temperature is below what my setting is, then it's not going to have the fans run. And then when the heat comes on and the duct temperature is higher, then it's going to run the fans to blow additional heat into this room to get it to the proper temperature. So you can see you can set it for heat, for AC, and you're just going to essentially swap it back and forth during the different seasons. So summer, winter, you can easily set that. And again, I'm just going to do that onto those. If I went back to AC, it's feeling the duct temperature is 65 degrees. So it turns those fans on to have the air come out of the duct to bring some cool air into this room. And again, that's just because of my temperature setting being at 70, and it's currently warmer than 70 here in this room. And so it's turning the fan on to blow some of that cool air from the duct work because it is blowing cooler air. So the ducts that run in my house are currently below the 70 degrees that the room is set at, and so then the fans turn on. And then once the ductwork either gets warmer or the room reaches that temperature that I set, the 70 degrees, then these fans will kick off. So definitely a really, really great option for you if, like me, you have a room or multiple rooms in your house where it stays cooler, it stays warmer. This will allow it to push additional air into your room using this this duct fan is what I would call it, or register booster fan system is what they call it here. And so overall, definitely a really, really great product if you have issues like that in your home.